CORE is the name of our curriculum for elementary students, ages kindergarten through 5th grade. It takes its name from the core of the apple, the very middle, where the seeds are housed and the stem remains. We like to think of our resources this way. The values, skills, and character traits we talk about are central to the healthy growth of students, and the seeds in the core are what we plant in these young minds as they grow and develop.
CORE is certainly the largest of our 3 curricula, containing hundreds of pages of resources for the coming year. But don't let that overwhelm you. Today we'll show you how to implement these resources available to you in a way that is easy for your staff and engaging for your students.
So start slowly and implement as you are able. Here's what you can look forward to.
In the Get Started folder, you will find several documents. The first one is appropriately called How to Use This Stuff. This is the first document to read and to gather ideas for how to use each piece in the curriculum available.
The next document is called Coordinator's Guide. This is for the person in your building most responsible for making the core curriculum and resources available to the rest of the staff. This might be a teacher, counselor, or administrator.
The next item is called Principal's Guide. This is written specifically for the principal, and it is a 2-page document that shares how to build the same culture around values with teachers and staff members.
Finally, you'll see phase sheets in English and Spanish, which are designed to give to families at the beginning of the school year to share about the curriculum and to note some developmental milestones that are appropriate for their child's age.
Next, in each monthly folder, you will find everything you need to implement CORE school-wide. The first document contains announcements that can be read each morning or shared with a class that prepares video-based announcements for the school.
Next, you'll find a folder called Visuals. In here, you'll find printable posters and JPEGs for digital screens in English and Spanish. You'll also find certificates that you can award to students as they demonstrate the value or Big 3 each month. There are 2 styles of coloring sheets, bulletin board ideas, and a poster called Be It Poster. This is a great item to hang just inside or outside of your classroom door to remind students of a few simple ways to show the big idea every day.
The next folder contains all of the lesson plans and videos. The video lessons are labeled by week, and the corresponding lessons are in 2 folders, divided by age group. In the lesson folders, you can choose to access these in 1 document for the whole month or in 4 different weekly documents. The lessons are in 3 parts. First, a link to watch the video. You can do this through YouTube or directly from the curriculum itself. The second is to ask the students a few questions following the video. Sometimes these questions relate directly to the video. Other times they are in self-reflection. Third, students can fill out printable pages as a group or individually. Also included in the folder are the deep dive lessons, which are longer lessons to be guided by the teacher and can be used in place of the printables or by a counselor who moves from room to room.
Finally, this folder has several other items to be used by specials, classroom teachers, or counselors. These include a book list, art, music, and PE lessons, a list of quotes, and a detailed description of why the animal and the color of the month are examples of that big idea.
Next, you'll find the music folder, which contains an MP3 of the song from the Week 2 music video, as well as a PDF of the lyrics. Next folder contains items to engage parents and families in the curriculum, including newsletters in English and Spanish, a short blurb called At Home that you can use in your school's regular newsletter, and a series of posts for social media that you can share with families.
Last, you'll find a folder for principals, which includes a list of behavior supports for students who require it. Small group activities for counselors, principals, and teachers who work with a small group of students who need additional conversations around the big idea, and ways to incorporate intentional use of the big idea during staff meetings. Also included is a self-report card called Big Idea and Me. You can use this to collect numerical and anecdotal data about how well the students are learning and incorporating the big ideas into their daily lives.
By now, you're probably overwhelmed. But here's our advice again. Start small. Do what you can. Check out the slides included in the training folder that show examples of how to implement without relying too much on any one person in your building.
And remember to reach out to info@coreessentials.org if you need anything. As Elizabeth always says, we're here to help.